Hey folks, this is Riker. If there's a single amulet in Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls that can be considered the best, it'd be a close call, but it would have to be the Haunt of Vaxo. As a special property, this amulet summons 2 shadow clones when you stun an enemy. The clones last 15 seconds and can't be killed, and the effect can occur once every 30 seconds, meaning you can have up to 50% uptime on these shadow clones. And the damage these clones deal isn't insignificant. They deal 100% of your average weapon damage. Apart from that, Haunt of Vaxo also rolls main stat, critical hit chance, and 3 other attributes. Because of the incredible power of the shadow clones, the Haunt of Vaxo is the best amulet for any class and any build as long as you can stun an enemy every 30 seconds, with one exception, the Wizard. The best Wizard amulet comes down to either Tal Rasha's Allegiance, in order to build towards the powerful Tal Rasha set bonuses, or the MOONLIGHT Ward, which is essential for arcane builds. Apart from boosting your arcane damage, as a secondary effect, hitting an enemy within 15 yards of you has a chance to ward you with shards of arcane energy that explode when enemies get close, dealing substantial damage to enemies within 15 yards. The chance on hit for the effect to proc is fairly high, and in practical play, it's almost always active. What happens is that 4 balls of swirling arcane energy spin around your character, and they detonate one at a time at a rate of about 1 every half a second. If you're building around arcane, this is a must-have. Across all the other classes, apart from the Haunt of Vaxo, Ouroboros is a solid amulet simply because it rolls good stats. The Golden Gorget of LEORIC has a pretty useless special ability, but it otherwise rolls pretty good stats and is very easy to farm. And Countess Julia's Cameo can roll good stats and, as a secondary ability, makes you immune to arcane damage and allows you to actually heal by taking arcane damage. Countess Julia's Cameo is one of 5 elemental immunity amulets, with the others being the Talisman of Aranok, which prevents cold damage, the Zephyrian Amulet, which prevents lightning damage, the Star of Azkaranth, which prevents fire damage, and Mara's Kaleidoscope, which prevents poison damage. But the reason I rank Countess Julia's Cameo above those others is because, in practical play, arcane damage, at least I find, is a lot more difficult to deal with than the others, specifically when you are fighting elite packs and you have to deal with Arcane Enchanted, and those spinning lightsabers. Fire, poison, all that other stuff is a lot easier to dodge, to maneuver around, etc. But when you're facing a field of those spinning lightsabers, especially if you're facing a jailer as well, a lot of my deaths come because of that, as opposed to a lot of the other affixes that elite packs have. I will also single out the amulet Ancestor's Grace, which, as a special power, restores you to 100% of your maximum life when you die. The item is destroyed in the process, but if you're a hardcore character, this item is incredible. It is a lifesaver, literally. That covers the best amulets. Click here for a guide on what stats you want to ideally roll on an amulet, and click on an item slot in this graphic to find out what the best items are for that slot. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment letting me know what amulet you use, and until next time, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.